Perfect. So thank you so much, Declan. Um, so as we've been saying, my name is Celia Cruz, and who was here yesterday? You may have already seen me yesterday also with technical issues. I'm so sorry, as I'm also part of the EIT Health Alumni Board on the InnoStar South. But on my professional side, I'm head of regulatory affairs and co-founder at Complear Health. And that's what I'm coming here to talk to you today. And it's a pleasure for me also to be the first on this open mic session. So I come here to talk to you a little bit about Complear and some info on regulation of medical devices and mainly software as medical device. So when we typically think of medical device, we think on the most traditional ones, pacemakers, ultrasound, CT, MRI. But as most of you know, software can also fit as medical device if it has a medical purpose. And in the end, it all comes to this, what you intend to do with the software or with the app. And this may be trickier than you think, since you are often in the gray area of regulation, mainly with software. This can be a tricky issue. But very briefly, if you are influencing a medical device, another medical device, if you do something on the data besides archiving, storage, communication, or simple search, and you have an impact on a specific patient, you may well fit this definition. So if it fits, what you need to do, you need to follow the new medical device regulation in case it's related to body specimens. There is also the in vitro diagnostic, the medical device regulation that is coming up next year. So depending on where you fit, you need to fit this one of these regulations. Both saw significant changes being published in 2021 and 2022, respectively, with additional requirements than the ones before. So you understood that you are a medical device. So what's the next step? Next step is to classify it. In Europe, regarding the medical device regulations, it goes from 1 to 3, where 3 is the class with the highest risk. And any classification higher than class 1 will require a notified body to assess you and certify you. And regarding medical device software, the main rule in the regulation, in the medical device regulation that is considered is mostly Rule 11, where it mostly focuses on the significance of the information provided to the user, and also the state and also the significance of information and the state of patient or patient condition. This will be what mostly will affect your classification of your device. And so you know your medical device, you classify it, and then what's next? The pathway, I won't lie to you, it's long, and there are a lot of areas where you need to pay attention to, from a quality management system, for testing, clinical evaluation, involvement of notified bodies if it's case of it. And if you start preparing this too late, you may be facing the need to redo some tests, to redo some clinical investigations, even redo the product if needed, which may imply not only a longer time to market, but also more costly. And as we all know, for small companies, this can be really an issue. The quality management system, the technical documentation, and clinical evaluation are the main areas where you need to focus the most and have a different level of cost and complexity along it. As medical device consultants in ourselves, as we are focused on digital health, we know that software is different. Software product features are constantly changing, with several versions being developed to be launched today, tomorrow, in 6 months, or some even never. And we are building Complear to be the operating system for digital health regulatory and quality compliance. By working with our clients and from our expertise in the field, we are developing several modules to speed and simplify several steps with the regulatory process for digital health. Starting with bringing the product and regulatory strategy together within a scenarios module for new products or new features, the teams from different companies can map their compliance implications. This is built also on a model of the product definition, with the design and development and risk management, where the team can start from day one to be compliant with their initial steps of a medical device product development. But this is just the beginning. By helping to structure that information in the previous modules about the medical device, we'll offer the teams the unique access to the best practices and knowledge in the industry. And this will always be updated to the newest regulations, state of the art of industry, keeping the companies focused on running their products and their business. So medical device should be safe and clinically sound. For this, we need to bring regulatory compliance to the digital era. And our vision at Complear is making digital health compliance easy and clear from day one. So if you want to know more about your regulatory strategy, know more about this topic, come and talk with me to the networking table. You can reach me out also through any of my contacts, LinkedIn, or even the alumni platform. So I'm happy to listen to you and to answer some questions that you may have.
That's great, Celia. Thank you very much. It seems like a great way to leverage this platform, actually, to kind of connect with the alumni people. It seems like exactly the right kind of project. Compliance is probably one of the trickiest things for especially small businesses. Who do you see as people who would contact you first? Who do you imagine working with?
Who I imagine work with? So we typically work with small companies, mainly from digital health. I mean, in medical device, the majority of manufacturers in Europe are small companies, small startups, or even small businesses that want to bring their idea and their innovation to a next level. It's how it started, and so it's them that we want to work with and to partner with, so that we may make their solution a reality in the best, easiest way.